And on Breakfast with the Stars today, we're with the actual movie, not the movie that is Kenyan politics. We're with actual filmmakers in studio. It's quite interesting. Okay, first, let me just start with Johnson Chege, because at least your name I can pronounce.
Yeah, Johnson. There's a fish in between. Yeah. So there's Johnson Fish Chege.
Johnson Fish Chege.
Okay.
Like in your ID.
Yes.
Like if I sent you 20 bob on your phone.
Mpesa,
Utapata jina.
Tuma tikash kama Mpesa shida.
Johnson Samaki Chege.
Yeah.
Have
Samak.
it. Samak.
And we also have, oh my God, I'm going to fail at this name. Okay. Licarian. Why Nina? Have I said it right?
Yes, 9 out of 10.
Please. But you know what? Now that we've gotten the names out, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
And these are part of the big crew who are behind the Kenyan film SuperModo. And Licarian, can I call? Is there a short?
My friends call me Lick. No, friends, normal friends.
Normal, okay.
Yeah.
You saw where Shafi's mind
I was like,
So what's his full name?
Licarian.
Licarian. Let's just stick to that.
You're not saying
No, I'm not. Hell no.
now we know you're not the normal friends.
Okay, so Licarian. This is really like your child, SuperModo, right? And so for the Kenyans who are hearing it for the first time, although we've seen it doing a lot of this chitter-chatter online about this Kenyan film, what is it really about?
Well, SuperModo is a story of a 9-year-old girl who has a terminal illness, and she just dreams of being a star. She dreams of being a superhero. And when she's taken back to her rural village to live out the rest of her life, which is like 2 months, the rest of the village doesn't know what to do with her. They don't know what to do with her dreams and what she wants. So everyone embarks on this journey of doing whatever they can to fulfill this child's dream.
Yeah.
And then in the end, they all solidify and something happens. I don't want to spoil the rest of
Is
the
it
movie.
going to make us cry?
Cry. Yeah, because that movie just sounds like we're going to cry. Is there a happy ending?
So now when they are toys.
Will we be licking our screens?
Is it going to make us cry?
Okay, so far the guys who've watched it, it wasn't my intention to make people cry.
Yeah.
But I have had people say they cried during the film.
Tears of joy or of sorrow?
in life there is happiness.
There's both. It comes, yeah.
There's both. So
But there's happiness, there's sorrow.
Yes, it depends with how you interpret the film.
Yeah.
So luckily the film has so many interpretations. Some people see the humor in it. Some people see the sadness in it. Some people just see the movie and enjoy, and that's it. So it depends with just it's a personal journey for me. As a filmmaker.
Okay, so Fish.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Now the names on the show.
Fish. So you play a VJ on the show.
Yes.
Okay, so how was this whole process for you? Like, how was the experience?
Well, kwangu ilikuwa like a childhood dream because I grew with VJs. Not before, long before Kine Afro.
Yeah.
We had a Kine Saika, a Kine Bishop. Yeah, and I used to sit the front row kwa video pale mbele kabisa. So you could see the guy and move anafanya vitu. So to me, ni kitu nilitaka kufanya.
Yeah.
And now here chance comes Licarian, sitasema Lick. Licarian, whom sikuwa nimework naye before. I knew him, but this time to work naye and
give you the opportunity.
That's
to be a VJ.
There's a deeper story there, because it's almost like your story and being able to be a VJ is in line with the whole story of the movie, which is quite interesting. But in the next 3 minutes, your movie is already causing waves in Berlin. So we'll see the waves it's going to cause in the 254 as well. So we'll get to that in the next 3 minutes. If you have questions, do send them our way, especially if you're that person who's always wanted to get into film, either behind or in front of the camera. Send those questions our way on Twitter, Facebook at Kiss.
So we're going to claim he's hungry. He hasn't eaten for 24 hours. And I'm thinking, this is just a movie because I saw him eating mandazi.
Okay.
With Kina Orengo. And my other friend, lawyer.
That's not food.
He wants ugali.
You need real food after I don't know how many hours.
Meal.
Yes.
Really?
He's stressed.
Man cannot live on KDF alone.
And then because we have filmmakers in studio with us,
what do you think about the
Kenya
movie?
just gives you Kenya just
the real SuperModo is MM.
At 8 though, we do have Licarian Walnaina and we have Fish.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Meguna wants. Adele. Can we send you?
Okay. So they're not here because we are sending them to JKIAZ.
We're not sending fish to JKIA.
Because they are part of the crew and the team that has come up with a brilliant Kenyan film called SuperModo. It's so brilliant that last month, I believe, February, you guys were at the Berlin Film Festival, and how was the reaction there? Because I know you guys got like a special mention.
Yes.
Yeah.
It premiered Feb 18th at the Berlinale Film Festival in Berlin, and it was. The premiere was packed.
Yeah.
The place holds around 800 people.
Yeah.
And we got 1,200 people.
Wow.
Some guys are standing. Some guys. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
Right? And the reception was amazing. There's something so scary about watching 1,000 people cry.
I knew it.
Damn it!
I knew it. Yeah.
So we had that, and then also last week we were also at Berlinale. We got an award, the special mention jury award.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like runners up.
Yeah.
And last week also we were at the Toronto International Film Festival.
Wow.
The Kids Festival, and we also got runners up People's Choice Award.
What, guys? Do you know how deep this is? This is like, oh my God. Okay, so let's get back to the film, as people are trying to just be like, what? Kenya's flag is being flown worldwide. The movie. So how was it, especially working with kids? Because how many kids are in the movie?
Majority.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like 15
kids.
15
how many? Okay,
kids.
what's the cast? The cast.
The main
how many
cast
people?
is actually just one child.
Yeah.
Yes, but how many people are in the movie? Like the whole, from adults to about 20, 30?
Without the extras.
Without the
just the
extras,
main guys is around 10, 15 people.
So
It's a very compact story, but
it's the kids.
With the community, then we get close to like 70 people.
Yeah.
You know, but you can't count a guy who only appeared for a second.
But you see, they were part of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I get it.
The
Yeah.
entire community, because the movie was about that. It was about
Tunaongea tu juu ya cast na supporting cast. Supporting cast. Hao wengine. Unalipo hiyo siku na uonekani tena. Ndio mimi sure. Gone. Ukuniona?
Pause. Okay, so how is it working with kids for you, Fish?
Well, never worked with kids before.
Yeah.
Do they know you're called Fish?
Yes, na ilikuwa nashinda ikiwa
fish
limo. Like fish.
Samaki. Weni omena.
I spell fish.
You know the kids ask like genuine innocent questions.
It's like an action. Wait, fish. No. Yeah, but
one thing to say with the main cast. Yeah. Main number one, SuperModo mwenyewe. She's a unique girl.
Yeah.
First timer.
How old is she?
She turned 11 this year.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
But in the movie,
the next Lupita.
Yeah.
Lupita.
Definitely.
First time and she did a great job.
Yeah.
Really great job. Kuinteract na watu wa age zote. Wazae. One moment unaongea na wazae huko, the next moment unaongea everyone, and
making head details of the script, understanding it.
Yeah.
Na baridi. That kid amenyoa sa hiyo.
Yeah, because of that.
You guys had to shave her hair. She starts off
get into character.
Hair.
Yeah. Actually, no, the entire movie she is supposed to be bald.
Okay.
So we had to convince her to shave her hair.
Okay, did you convince her or the mother?
No, we all tried. Okay, ilienda in stages. Kwanza ilianza na mimi, nikaona hey, siwezi make. Tukaenda producers, hey, hatuwezi make. Let's call the mother. Mama ko, nywele mtoto wangu inafika kwa shoulder. No. Then we had to call the dad, and luckily the dad has worked in film before. He organized some screenings. She was like, hey, mtoi, this is a big movie.
Tutajenga nyumba.
Enda mbali, utapanda ndege.
Utakuwa Lupita.
So you do the needful.
And I will buy you new hair.
Yeah. And all that's done.
I'll call Adele.
Oh yeah, and the connects.
Exactly.
Wow.
Once she, what we're lucky with her is that she understood the script, and when she read the character, she was like, I know it's painful for me, and she just decided, you know what, I want to do it for the character.
Nice.
So and that's a deep character.
I think you have to bring
play.
Yeah. 11-year-old.
Definitely.
Because I'm just thinking, like, I would, even as an adult, to bring out such a character and to go through just the basic, what you've told us. So, you know, there's a lot more that goes in.
You know, when I was 11, I still had my beard, and there's no in the movie.
Look at this liar. If we send through your questions, guys.
This $10 million beard.
Please.
For who? Nigga resist.
I know you've seen it online, the Kenyan film SuperModo, flying our flag high across the globe in Toronto, in Berlin, and guess what? Now we are hanging out with Leek and Fish, who are part of the crew.
Lick a fish. That's our next project.
Laugh.
That sounds so wrong, but they're part of the crew behind SuperModo. So obviously, Leek.
I'm gonna laugh the whole time.
Leek wrote. So you came up with the story, and then what happened next?
So I came up with the story around 3-4 years ago, and then there's a project called One Fine Day Film Project, where they do movies and through workshops.
Yeah.
So I was invited to be a participant. There were around 14 participants, each with a story, a good story. So mine was selected as a top one.
Okay.
So from there, we get writers on board. That's why we got writers like Mugambi, Thiga, Silas Miami, Kama Wandomo, Wanjiri Gakuru, who came on board now to give the movie flesh and to make it into a film. Because all I had was a story. I had a compelling story, but now you have to make it into a film. And we just give them the space. They went crazy, added some weird stuff that I actually really enjoyed. And then after now, I was brought back in now as a director and now took it from there.
And this is not your first time doing this, but how did you get into the world of film? Like, is it something that you always thought, you know what, this when you watch TV, it's not like the rest of us, where we just consume and like, oh my God, don't do that, don't go in there, don't do, you know? Yeah. Or do you watch and you're just like, oh my God, this scene, hey, they've shot it, hey, the script. Yeah. Is it something you always loved?
Yes. Luckily, my dad loved movies. Like, he used to have movie nights, which was something very rare, like every Friday. Obviously, he used to bring some weird movies, like Friday the 13th, and then next
horror.
He brings so many movies, like Man with the Golden Gun. Those are the first movies I grew up watching. Then my story is actually in the movie. Where I used to live in Kibera. So I used to go to those Watoto Kaeni Chini cinema. The 2 shillings. So every Saturday from morning, my mom used to know me, I'll disappear. From morning till evening Saturday, you don't talk to Likarion. So I spend all times there. And then I watched a movie called Legend of the Drunken Master, which you actually featured in SuperModo. And from then on, I knew
that's a karate movie.
Yes. And I was like, when my friends were like, oh, Leona Vla, Jackie Chan, I'm asking questions like, how did they do that? You know? So from then on, I wanted to be in film. But when I dropped out of high school due to financial reasons, I kind of stopped. And I thought, oh, I need paperwork, man. I need the papers from uni. So I decided to become an actor because I figured, if I'm not going to make movies, I'll act. So from there, I just realized, it's kidogo, I can do this. I just see the director moving. So I kind of stalked directors for like a year, asking questions, YouTube University, woohoo. And then from then on, I just decided to get into film industry, and that's how my career started.
What? That should be a movie in itself, right?
Nick the movie.
I know.
That's a different one. In a different website.
But many people want to go into acting. So you started off as acting, but now you're directing and you have stories that you bring into life. But Fish, aka Johnson, acting, because you even just mentioned, obviously there's Nairobi Half-Life under your belt. Now there's SuperModo and probably a lot other stuff that you're doing. How did it start for you, the acting?
Well, 10 years ago, I auditioned.
When you were a little fish.
Anomena.
Tadpole. Anyway.
Sawa. Piga story.
Okay.
Wait after lemon, tukiongea baadaye. So I auditioned. I started with traveling theatre, set books. My first
high
role,
schools and stuff.
Merchant of Venice, Lancelot Gobo was there. Kifo Kisimani, traveled all the way, Kakuja, performed, come into Bath, all these set books. For like 6 years in a travel, auditions hapa na pale natafuta, because we need short films, you need feature. So inafika pahali, you tend to get tired as an actor. Kuna breed actors wapi wamekuja, they just want to come and na wahit leo. One thing they should know ni kwamba you have to go for audition. You have to go see moja 1,000. In fact, our main in SuperModo wali audition 500 kids ndio wapate moja. So that
11-year-old was one of 500.
One out of 500. 300 boys and 200 girls.
Yes.
What?
And a girl took it away.
Yes.
Let me be a boy child.
What? Yeah.
Wewe umekaa hapo home unajiambia but tukasti yangu tufanye nini? Do something. Kuna YouTube squeezy. You can go online. Personally, I have a page you can like. Yeah.
I love the plug. Continue. Keep it going. Don't
General
stop.
Theodore.
Yeah.
Like the page. Share. Kuna clips. In fact, I send people clips on WhatsApp. Kutumia. Usinitumie bundles for free. I'll send you clips za Kisapere, za Kiswahili. I'll do
clips on
acting clips or what?
Acting.
Not acting.
Are you acting?
Me acting.
But
me
that's
acting.
Fish in action.
Yes, fish in action.
That can still help, because if you see somebody else doing it, then you can be like,
can emulate.
How is he doing it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think both these stories are very, very powerful. And of course, where to watch the film, that's coming up right here on Kiss FM at 4 to 9. You're with Delon Yango and Shafi, where we're hanging out with Lake and Fish. Oh man, I wish I knew these names. Would have put them on our poster, not to your ID names.
Kind of
Like yesterday, I thought you'd have done your research, because I'm looking at the poster and I'm like, where's Fish?
Yeah.
Where's the Lick?
I just knew the names they gave us. I should not have told you guys.
Have you met Diamond?
No, as
The boy from Tandale.
Oh, where are you going? Just
I think he was singing about you.
Oh.
But a boy from Madare hajamit a boy from Tandale, a boy from Kibera hajamit.
Guys, listen, the movie that we're talking about is SuperModo. Of course, the premiere is tonight, but the day that you and I get to watch it is when? When is it going to be hitting the cinemas in the 254?
So it hits cinemas on the 30th of this month, at the Prestige Cinema and at Westgate as well.
Yeah.
At the Prestige this Friday and Saturday, it's going to be at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And at 4:45 as well. And then on Sunday we have a 10 a.m. Screening at 3 p.m. and at 4:45 p.m.
Okay.
As well. So those are good timings. You know, I want to excuse ya kuhata.
Yeah.
And then we this movie is now courtesy of Nairobi Film Festival, organized by Shiba Hasp.
Yeah.
And because of that, the other ones organize a premiere as well. So we have a special screening on the 31st, courtesy of Nairobi Film Festival at the Prestige, which also has a Q&A at the end. So you get to interact with the cast and the crew, ask questions, find out
really good.
Everything about the making of the movie. We'll all be there. It's a family screening, so you can come with kids. Easy movies, Shafi. Easy. You can come, all of you together.
I received a message from Sheba.
Yeah.
Yes, and she was like, "Yo, you have to come through with the kids.
Yeah.
You can come and watch a SuperModo." And that's why now I started catching up with SuperModo, and I was like, "Yeah, hii ni lazima."
Yeah.
So of course, big shout out to the people organizing the Nairobi Film Festival. As in, it has nothing to do with Kinamtua.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with KFC.
Yeah.
These are just independent, like-minded people who have come together
and
to
they see
set
the
up.
talent.
And, because they can see the future. Because, we cannot just sit here and just keep on, saying money will come through tourism.
Yeah.
There's money in film.
True.
And
I remember when
film can get people interested enough to come to Kenya.
Yes.
Everything
and,
is
the president keeps on talking about arts and sports. Like just the other day on Sunday, he gave more money to golf. Yes, a lot of money from Gava. And I'm thinking, when are you going to deal with Ezekiel?
And also, even on his part, the irony is that on one hand, we had Charlie and the guys of What here last week or the week before, and we're celebrating, the Oscar nomination. It's a big deal.
We've had so many people.
But the same time that news went out, the news of how much it's going to cost you to use a drone also went up, which is like you need a 200K.
Yes,
wait, hold on. First of all, it was declared illegal.
And so
using drones in the 254 is illegal. And I was like, who sits in a corner and comes up with such...
So there's irony.
Stories.
So there's irony in stifling filmmakers and then celebrating when other countries celebrate this. There's a lot of...
And on Twitter, I saw someone went and featured someone's movie.
Without telling the filmmaker.
First, you don't care about me. And then you just take my movie and go showcase it. Imagine. I don't show movie without my permission.
So
now when you're Serekal.
That's why I'm telling you guys. There's a lot of content. You can make a whole movie on Kenya.
And maybe that's what he wants. Maybe it's been chokozing so we do a movie about him and we're not getting the hint.
But so guys, make sure that you check out which pages can they follow.